Hey everybody, Mntdewmania here, and welcome to Vox Populi, my home away from home, away from home. And as you can tell, I'm standing here doing just a little bit of fishing, and I want to talk to you guys about something that I've run into. It's it's kind of silly, really. It's everybody know. I mean, you guys know by now that I'm OCD. But there's something here that I've become obsessed with. MCMMO is on Vox. You've probably run into it on a server you played on. As you can tell, I am number one in fishing. That is a pretty dang high score in fishing. And I have become obsessed lately. You know, about keeping it. And obsessed to the point where, I stand outside my little house here and I just fish for hours. Fish for hours. Okay? So, if you haven't guessed already, today's rant O is for obsession or obsessed. And the handy dandy dictionary says that it is the domination of one's thoughts or feelings by a persistent idea, image, desire, feeling, etc. Now, I know you've probably heard the phrase before, um, or said the phrase before, actually. I really think so and so is obsessed with whatever. Everybody tells me all the time that I am obsessed with Markiplier. Now, of course, I don't see it that way. I don't think I'm obsessed with Markiplier at all. Um, and usually, when people are obsessed with something, they don't see the obsession. They don't see it the way that you see them. You know what I'm saying? So, but people do get obsessed with things, okay? And I'm going to give you a really good example. I'm going to give you a little bit of homework to do, okay? I want you to Google or Bing or whatever you use, um, Tippi Hedren, Tippihedren, okay? She says to be the object of someone's obsession is horrible. Now, there are a lot of stars in Hollywood, music, even YouTube, or different genres that fans get obsessed with them. Now, I'm talking to the point of they will camp out weeks to get their concert tickets. Um, they get them tattooed on their body. I'm talking like, and more serious stuff, like seriously, like get arrested for stalking them, and the obsession just gets, it takes over their lives. That's what an obsession is. It literally takes over your life. It's scary. It really is. But the problem is the person obsessed does not see it. Okay, they can rationalize everything that they do, everything they think, and everything they feel about this obsession of theirs. Okay, they do not see it that way. I know people that are obsessed with money. I have known a person that was obsessed with another person to the point that she had to get a restraining order. Okay. Um, People can get obsessed with just the strangest things. Of course, money and another person seems to be the usual genre there. But people can get obsessed with their jobs. They can get obsessed. I know a lady, oh my God, she is so obsessed with her health. And I'm talking to the point of, to me, she looks horrible. Okay, just her body. You can see every rib, but to hear her say, and she is a dietitian, okay, a certified, licensed dietitian. So, but to me, there becomes a point when maybe you're just a little too healthy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just need to sit down and eat a nice big uh, cheeseburger every now and then. You know? Um, I have known people that are now I live in the South, so it's muscle cars and trucks and guns down here. I have known people that are obsessed with their trucks to the point that a wife has left and the guy didn't care because he got the truck. Kid you not, true story. Um, People can become obsessed with some strange things, and like I said, they do not see it. They do not see that it is a problem. Okay. Now, John Waits says he goes the other direction. He goes, without obsession, life is nothing. So is some obsession good? Now I'm OCD, so I mean there's always that little tendency to have a little obsession about stuff. I see a goal, and I mean I work straight toward it. There is no deviation. So yeah, there's a little bit of obsessiveness there. Um, I work very hard at my second channel, my Markiplier channel. Um, am I obsessed to the point that I'm going to walk to California to try to breathe the same air that he does? No. Okay. He's adorable and wonderful, but no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I think there is a line in our minds where we know we're getting ready to step over into catching some good stuff today. Uh, Over, you know what I'm saying? I think there is that we're right on the edge of the cliff, and I think we really do know, even if it's subconsciously, we know when we're getting ready to just jump off. I really do. Now, um, Jeremy Irving said determination becomes obsession and then it becomes all that matters. That's very true. Once you become obsessed with something, it takes over your life. It's all you think about, it's all you want to do, it's all that you dream about. When you wake up, it's the first thing on your mind. When you go to bed, it's the last thing on your mind. It's all you talk about in conversation with people. I mean, I have known people that are, their obsession was just like, I mean, in every conversation, no matter what it was, they would divert it somehow to go back to their passion, their obsession. And you're sitting there thinking, didn't we just have this conversation? And after a while, people will walk away from you. Okay? I think it's really, really cool that you love so and so so much, whoever. But do we have to talk about them 25 hours a day? Can we talk about anything else but that? And you cannot. The person who is obsessed cannot. Your mind is always on that obsession, whatever it is. And you will find that you plan your day around it. You plan your life around it. Now, some people will argue with the fact that you can't help it. Once that it's part of a different condition or disease or every way you want to call it, like OCD or whatever. You can't. Okay, it's like a actual mental disorder, um, which probably is true. It probably stems from something else that's going on that you might not even know about. But I don't know. I tend to think that there is like I said, the point that you reach when you know. And I mean, are people just, are you helpless against it? When your friends are screaming at you, dude, you cannot be obsessed with this anymore. It is making you physically sick. We are tired of hearing about it. We don't want to hear about it anymore. Okay? Change the subject to anything. Talk about the plague. Talk about the coming election. Talk about world peace. Talk about your dog's fleas. Anything, but so and so, and we're so tired of hearing about so and so that we just can't stand it anymore. And the person really does try, but it's like a magnet. It just sucks you back in, and before you know it, you're right back into it. Now, are some obsessions good? Now, I have to kind of think that they are. Okay, um, you know, yeah, it's wonderful to be healthy, and I've known people that are obsessed with work, and that's a good thing. It's good to have good, standards like that. You want to work all the time, and but at some point, I really do think it starts help. I haven't seen one of those in a while. It really starts messing with your health. You know what I'm saying? Even the healthy stuff. I mean, I know a girl, and she is obsessed with running. I'm not talking about jogging. I'm talking about running, and she does it 7 days a week. And I mean, she's up to like 10 miles a day or something. And my God, she looks like she ain't ate anything in like 20 years. She's like a twig with some skin wrapped around it. But no, she has to run. I mean, all the time, every day, rain, sleet, snow, blizzard. It doesn't matter. This girl is out there running. And I'm just like, you look, seriously, she looks, I just turned 50, and I mean, we're the same age. We graduated the same year, and she looks sick. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, some things can start out being healthy and end up being a disaster. We can start out loving something, and it can just eat us up inside and become the worst thing in our lives when that's not even how we planned it. But yeah, I really do think there comes a time when we know that we're getting ready to cross that line. And I think a lot of obsessions, the people consciously step over it and say, you know what, I'm committed. There's nothing, there's no turning back now. And let me leave you with this one little last thought here. Um, from the movie The Prestige, Hugh Jackman's character said, "If you understand an obsession, then you know that you won't change my mind." I think that's very true. Once you're obsessed with something, nobody's going to change your mind. If you know somebody like that, you're not going to change your mind. It's almost impossible without some kind of professional help stepping in somewhere. I really do believe. All right, and let me leave you with this quote I found. I really like this. Something to think about and ponder over. Passion is a positive obsession. Obsession is a negative passion. Yeah, think about that one. And this week's question for the comments, um, do you have or ever had an obsession? And what is it? And how did it affect your life? How'd you get over it? If you want to share, I would very much appreciate it. So, until next time, guys, O is for obsession. And thank you as always for joining me on this kind of rainy, cloudy night as I feed my obsession of fishing here on Vox Populi Diamond. My home away from home, away from home. I absolutely love this server. It is awesome. If you'll notice the thumbnails when I put or these up or when I do anything with Vox, the IP addresses are always there. I always try to link in the description. This is one of the best servers out there, guys. If you're looking for something unique, fun to play with, this is where you want to be. So yeah, it looks like the rain isn't going to stop. So I guess I will wrap this up, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you will always leave comments. Those are my favorite. I love the feedback in the comments. I love talking with you guys. It's awesome. So until next time, this is Mntdewmania, and I am live on Vox Populi Diamond. And for now, gonna stand in the rain, do me some fishing, stay on top. That's my obsession. I am so out of here. Later, guys.